bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Well, thank you for joining us. As long as I can remember, Northern California, the San Francisco area, is always going to be the next Hollywood. And for some reason, over the years, from the back of the movies, Days and Wine and Roses with Jack Lemmon, all these different movies were here, some of which I had small parts in, this was going to be it. It never happened. Well, now there's a new attempt to sort of make this more of a cinema center than it has been. And Diana Kimbrell is with us right now. And the Northern California Screenwriters, is that going to be the name of the organization, or is it what?
Yes, and thank you, first of all, for having me here. Northern California Screenwriters is a brand new organization. It's formed about 6 months ago, already has 100 members. And the whole point is to develop more of the creative arts, not only screenwriters, but filmmakers, producers, everything in Northern California. And as you said, really make Northern California the secondary creative market next to Los Angeles.
Okay, well, one thing about this, Diana, is the fact that there's a lot of stuff that's going on now in high advanced technology kinds of things that are being done in the Bay Area, from George Lucas and ILM and a number of others. So there is a nucleus of work being done. Exactly.
There is, and that's what we want to really sort of proliferate and make sure that it grows. And in fact, all of those folks are invited to a conference that we're holding in March. And we want to make sure that they're a part of it, because they are sort of the pioneers of the Northern California creative arts, and see what we want to include them in what we're creating.
Okay, would this just be, this conference would be for screenwriters or would-be screenwriters or anyone interested in the arts?
Anybody and everybody. It's March 26th, 27th, and 28th, so it's 3 days in Napa. And the first 2 days are going to be presentations from lots of successful creative folks. We've already got Nancy Myers, who was the writer, producer, director for Something's Gotta Give, Parenthood, Father of the Bride 1 and 2. Bobby Moresco, who is a 2-time Oscar winner for Crash. He wrote the movie Crash and co-produced with Clint Eastwood $1 Million Baby. And also Tony Seiniger, who is, he puts together these posters and trailers for basically all the movies that you see around.
A lot of people don't realize that's a whole special, when they go to a movie and you see a trailer for the movie, as we call them, that's a whole separate companies put those things together. It's a specialization.
Exactly. So these folks are going to be there. So for the first 2 days, it's going to be presentations by these folks. And we're hoping to do conversations with celebrities interviewing other celebrities, very much like the Actors Studio. And we've invited Clint Eastwood and Sean Penn. We'd like Sean Penn to interview Clint Eastwood. We've invited George Lucas and Francis Ford Coppola, and we would like them to interview each other.
I think that'd be a scary thing. No, really. George Lucas is such a different type of person than Coppola is.
True, but they do know each other and have worked together
they're
very
friends.
well. So
no,
yes,
I know that. I know that. But just, one's very quiet. George Lucas is not what you call an outgoing kind of guy.
But that's what makes it so interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. And the third day is a pitch fest, where there's a lot of agents coming up from Hollywood, so that you can pitch your idea, your concept, your script, whatever, and really get a chance to get your foot in the door.
I tell you what, Diana, a bunch of agents coming up from Hollywood drive me out of town.
Well, it is in Napa.
Now that's a scary group.
The idea is that it's in Napa, so you can have a lot of wine to
I see.
debrief.
That's all right.
So.
Well, it does sound, anyone who's interested in the movie business or creative business, it sounds like it's going to be a great event.
And even if you are one of those people like me that have thought about having, you have 5 screenplays in your head and never quite done it,
this is your chance to. All right, nice to have you here, Diana.
Thank you.
Diana Kimbrell has been our guest. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.